Alright, BobalosRex here. And today I kind of just wanted to talk about the trading post. Because I think the trading post is symptomatic of some stuff people have been feeling um, just burnt out on. You know, clearly there's a lot of anti 11.0.7 sentiment, or at least I'm getting some of that. I'm fine with it. I'm just chilling. Forbidden Reach 2. It is minus this Zascara Vault, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the trading post. So, collectors, in my opinion, are a big majority in some ways. So, like, collectors are the ones that stick around a lot of the time, and that's why there is seasonal content. But that is also some of the problem, because there is so much seasonal, there's so much FOMO, and the trading post is the epitome of the FOMO. And some people, when they hear FOMO, they're like, they either shut off one way, or they hear something has FOMO and they say, oh, I'm just not going to touch it then instantly. I think there's a medium in how a game does content if they want something to not be completed, because the trading post has that aspect. The trading post has this idea of you will never complete me, and people who want to complete things look at that and go, well, I guess I'm out. Like, imagine if you wanted 200% WoW, and there are people that got, like, super close. There's people that are, like, 100% achievements, blah, blah, blah. Like, realistically, you'll never 100% WoW, but you set goals for yourself. And the trading post does conflict with some of that, especially if they intended the trading post to be fun, right? Just pure fun. Then I think they may want to change their goals, and that's the main brunt of this video. Now, enough preface. Because I'm titling this about the trading post. So, as a collector, what would I do to try to fix the trading post to make it feel better for someone who may not enjoy it? Because when this first came out, and I still kind of enjoyed, I like the idea of it, but there's just constantly bad press about it, and I think there's constant things complained about in the community, and I think there are simple ways to fix it, and I got like 5 things here. So let's get to it. So first off, more. So each month, right? If we take the trading post as a whole, the trading post has a set value of items, right? One big value of like how many items have showed up on the trading post, right? Each month they add to that value whenever they add new items. All right. Meanwhile, we just get 1,000 attendees, maybe sometimes 1,500, and they're adding more than that. So, there's the big grand total. There's how much we're earning, how much they're adding per month. That is getting further and further and further ahead because we're at a deficit already. Think about that. So, in my opinion, at this point, because there are so many items on the trading post, Blizzard, it's been going it's almost 2 years. There are so many items on the trading post that we are never going to catch it at this time. And we're going to get, there's going to be like, imagine 100% of the trading post. If you've done 5 years of the trading posts and they stayed on the same track, you would be able to, and you maxed it, you'd be able to get like 2% or some shit like that. Like 10%. Like, it's crazy. They need to start to do something now, before it gets even crazier, because there are people that care about their completion rate, and they just look at the sheer amount of items on the trading post that they may want to, or just they want to see it in their journal, they want to have it, and they're like, how can I get all this stuff? So we need more tendies compared to the amount they're adding, or we're going to get to it another part. They need to start doing stuff with returning items to incentivize people to get stuff that kind of has been recycled. All right? Okay? Maybe do discounts. Okay? But we need more tendies compared to the amount they're adding, or returning items need to get cheaper and cheaper. That's my point too. I think returning items, each time they come back around, they need to be like, discounted now from this. When it comes around a third time, clearance. This is clearance now. It's on clearance. Get it now. When it comes around the fourth time, it's like, all right, it's just like a buck. Like, guys, just take it. We're just trying to get rid of it, please. Like, that's how returning items should work, in my opinion. They should get cheaper and cheaper because they're returning items. People didn't buy them as much or something like that. Okay? And this goes into another point, which is always a sticking point with the trading post. The bonus reward always needs to be high value. Always needs to be high value. Okay, so we're always getting that benefit. Now, this month, I think was fine. A full ensemble, a special one, a new one, a fresh new ensemble deserves, can be a high ticket value item. It's like 800, 900 usually. They're priced around that. So that's fine. That's fine. A mount, a big high value mount is fine. I don't want to see ensembles for a few weapons. I don't want to see pets anymore. That, if you want no argument from the community, I was fine with pets. I was fine with that. But let's be real. We want high value items so we are not in this deficit. Because when those rewards come back, they're still high value, right? We've seen rewards that were the reward before, and they're still like super expensive. All right. Now, let's talk about the bonus track. Now, there was a month where we got a bonus track that had us get 1,000 extra. So we got 1,000, we got our 500, right? And then we got another 1,000, and then we got another 500. So it's like, hold up. I get that right here, 500 makes sense. Okay, but in my brain, right? In my brain, I did the 500 and I paid my money. I get 1,000. When I do an extra 1,000, I want an extra 1,000. I think when you do the double up bonus track, you should get double your monthly rewards, which is 2,000. So, hate me all you want. I think we need more attendees. I think if I'm doing double the work, I want double whatever I think is what I usually get. I know you get 500. And then it's another 500. But no, when we finish a trading post, usually, right, we get 500, right? But when we go and get our chest for the month, if you don't get it early, we get 1,000. Okay? So I think 2,000 for our big 2,000 extra bonus points. And they can make it a little harder, but then make the final surge bigger, so people finishing last minute have a good chance at it. They can do something like that. All I know is if we do this bonus track, I want 2,000 attendees waiting for me in my chest for the month. All right? And here's the thing. I get it. We're never going to 100% the trading post. But I don't want in 5 years of doing it every freaking month to be only have been able to buy like 8 to 10% of the Trading Post stock. They should do something now, and I think they need to make returning items go on clearance, get cheaper and cheaper as they return. I think we need more attendees, and if they want us to do more work, then give us the bonus track and then double our attendees. Okay? And that's it. You know, this is transmog related because here's the thing. I'm sitting here afraid of big ticket mounts. I want to buy mounts. I don't get to just buy fun transmog, right? I don't get to do it. Now, if this was all like half off, I'd be like, okay, this return once, so this is like 75 attendees. I'd be like, this is 100 now. This is 100. This is 150. This is 300. This is 300. This is... If this was 400 right now, I'd be like, maybe. And then the next time it comes around is 200. I'm like, okay, that's a steal. That's a steal. Okay? If these start going on sale...
Safe travels, hero.
It's just that perceived value. I want to feel when I go to the Trading Post, and I want... And if you don't want people, like collectors, to feel just... look at all this stuff I can't get. Right? You want them to go on shopping sprees. They'll be like, okay, I'm only buying a couple of here, but they're like, okay, so what's returning? Boom. Okay, that now. It's time for that. It's time for that. It'll be it'll be super good. You know, especially for the full completers that want the big track. You're getting 2,000. You're getting double. You're going shopping. Each month will feel more like a shopping spree than, okay, I guess I'll get this. Oh, I can only get that. All right? But thank you for watching. That's been it's like a mini rant about Trading Posts. But hopefully Blizzard starts thinking about doing something. We're almost at the 2-year anniversary of the Trading Post. It'll be January will be the 11th out of 12, and then February will be the 2-year. And that's when we do get a bonus track, again for only 500. Maybe they'll rethink that. But anyways, thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Again, this is all my opinions, all my stuff. If you can disagree, but I think they should start thinking about doing something with the Trading Post. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.